Brew Crew, happy Monday. Yes, we keep it around our house. We have a change bucket that we keep. It's in the laundry room, and I'm usually the only one that contributes to it. I still trying to keep cash alive. And once a year, we take that bucket, and the family, we have a tradition called the change bucket dinner. We all go to dinner, and we'll use that change bucket. You know, there was a period of time that bucket would pay for dinner, not so much anymore. At least it contributes. Have a great week, everybody. N5 CHB.
Very good, Chuck. Yeah, the independent stores, restaurants and stuff, I always try to pay cash and tip in cash and, like I say, keep it flowing, and they don't have all the extra charges and stuff, and yeah, it's good for the economy. Have a great day, Chuck. Thank you for checking in. Roy, W8ROI, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, and everyone on the Morning Brew. I used to, but we use some form of plastic for everything now, so I don't have too much change laying around anymore. 71 and humid here near the Motor City. Everybody have a good Monday. Be safe. W8ROI. Back to you, Bill.
Very good, Roy. We're starting out 69, and yeah, it's going to be a very hot, humid week for us here, and yeah, I hope everybody stays in, stays cool, and stay hydrated. That's the important thing. Have a good day, Roy. Brian, W5GHR.
Good morning, Brew Crew. Throw me in the bucket. I used to. Right now, I rarely use cash, and if I had a change bucket, it would take years to fill up. And so, usually when I do pay cash, I try to leave the change there. A lot of times they'll have either the tip jars or leave a coin, take a coin for people who are to help keep even money. But I rarely have coins anymore. Back to you, Net Control, W5GHR.
Brian, hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for checking in. This is N2BH, along with Mark, KE2EDS on the log. Let's go to David, KF8GTW.
Morning, everybody on that. I've never kept a full jar. I usually use bowls throughout the house. I used to carry so much change in my pocket that my wife was like, "You're leaning to one side," and so started putting it in bowls, and I think we got like 3 or 4 big tight bowls around the house. I just take the change out and put it in there. But anyway, yeah, hope everybody has a great day, and 73 from K-Fate TGW here in Toledo. All right, back to that.
Very good, David. Yeah, I either have just either 3 or 4 coins in my pocket, or like say a pocket full and you lean to one side. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Leonard, K04EAS.
Morning, Bill, Vicky, and everyone on the group. Yeah, we have one of those jars, but it's not seeing a lot of action lately with using credit cards. Everyone have a great day. This is K04EAS. Back to net.
Well, thank you, Leonard. Hope you have a good Monday and appreciate you stopping by. We have a couple more text check-ins. We have Don, W4PPX, and Anthony, W2AJV. We'll go up to the top of the list to Larry, KM7CGI. Good morning.
Not filling up as fast as it used to, with all the credit cards.
I don't know what's going on, Larry. You were cutting in and out there, but we got your answer, and hope you have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Randall, K8UFM.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Mark, and good morning to the rest of the brew crew. Yes, on a change dish. And with that said, this is KAUFM, back to net control. Everyone have an outstanding Monday.
Well, thank you, Randall. Hope you have a good day as well. Thanks for checking in. Roy, KA8BYU.
Oh, good morning, everybody on the brew. KA8BYU. Yeah, I never used to carry change around in my pockets at work at the airport because that was a liability walking through metal detectors. In fact, I just took about $6 and some odd cents in change over the other day to Dollar General and cashed it in. But yeah, there's some around here in the house. I have one jar of pennies that I think is about half full. So I get some of it around the house these days. Back to you.
Very good, Roy. I bet you carried as little metal as you could working in the airport there. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Lou, KA4EPS.
Good morning, Bill, everyone else on the crew. KA4EPS, Lakeport Beach, Florida, 80 degrees. You know, I'm 100% digital asset, you name it. And if I do any cash, it's just dollar bills, and I tell them to keep the change. So to avoid jar. So the answer is no. Thank you, Bill, for taking a net. K84EPS.
Very good, Lou. Thank you for checking in. Hope you have a great day. Paul, KG4GOQ.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning to the brew crew. Somewhere around I've got a jar of the change ones up, but don't use it too often. Back to the net. This is KG4GOQ.
Very good, Paul. Thanks for checking in. Hope you have a great Monday. Ed, K4POI.
Morning, Bill and the brew crew. No change anymore. I use, like you, Bill, I use plastic for almost everything these days. Used to years ago. Okay, back to you, back to the net, K4POI.
Have a good day, Ed. Thank you for checking in, and let's go to Joe and 3SQR.
Hi, good morning, Bill and the rest of the crew. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do have a change jar, and I never put anything in it, but it keeps on getting full. I just have a sign on it that says, if you fear change, just leave it here. And 3SQR, back to net.
Very good, Joe. Have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Bob, KA4RAK.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. No, my answer is no. I don't like to keep that much change. So hope everybody has a great holiday week. And back to you, KA4RAK.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Yeah, the 4th of July is coming up already, man. Have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Zachary, KI6KQO.
Good morning, Bill. It's the Brew Crew. 77 degrees here in Florida Central. And yes, I do keep, actually it's a change coffee cup. And I also carry cash and try to use cash whenever I can. So anyway, back to you, Bill. 73 KI6QO.
Sounds good, Zachary. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for stopping by. Joe, KM4WZD.
Oh, hey, Bill. Good morning. And good morning to the crew.
I don't want to say we're that organized that we actually have a formal jar. We've got a couple of places where change winds up. We just don't have that much of the stuff that we don't, we don't really need a jar to necessarily accumulate it, but where the stuff just kind of winds up, and then the princess comes and vacuums it up every so often, I think. So, way down for a no today. Hey, everybody, take care. Have a great Monday. It's KM4 WZT back to net.
Well, thank you, Joe. Hope you have a good day as well. Clark, KK7DY.
Good morning, Bill, Mark, and the rest of the brew crew. No, I do not keep a change jar. Back to net control, KK7DY.
Very good, Clark. Hope you have a great Monday. This N2BH, Bill in Pelham, New York, along with Mark, KE2ES on log, and the question of the day is, do you keep a change jar? Jose, KJ5MEL, good morning.
Good morning. No, we used to keep a pretty nice sized bucket, especially my wife would take the coins out of my pockets, but not lately. No more bucket. So one time I took it to the bank, we got a paper and made a whole bunch of rolls, but not anymore. Good Monday to everybody in net, and back to you, net control.
Well, thank you, Jose. Hope you have a good Monday and appreciate you checking in. Let's see, we'll take a couple more text check-ins, now we'll take some general check-ins and run them all together. Let's go to Mike, KB2UDB. KB2UDB. Mike, you still out there?
Good morning, Mr. Bill and Vicky and everybody else on the brew. I am out here. I had to put the fishing pole down again. Shame on me. The answer to the question is I have jars at home that I put the coins in when I get home. And up here, while I'm up visiting the kids, I give it to them and let them put it in their little coin bank so that they can use the money for whatever they want. So there you go. Thanks for picking me up this morning. I'm going back fishing. KB2, UDB in upstate New York. 7-3, everyone.
I was about to say, you must have one of those big carp on the line. Have a good day, Mike. Thanks for checking in. Charles, KD2YUY.
Good morning, Bill. Everybody on the brew. Put me in the yes column and kind of have two. One that we keep in the truck, and one that's in the house that, it doesn't get used as often as it used to, but there's still a lot of coin in it. 73, all back to net control, KD2, YUI.
Very good, Charles. Hope you have a great Monday. Thank you for checking in. Let's see. We have a few more text check-ins. Kenneth, AB7KT, Paul, K2PMS, Jeff, KE8SMN, Richard, N4RSM, and Jim, KD38TQ. Let's general check-ins. Come with your call signs twice.
Bravo Yankee 4, November Bravo, KY4 in base, Scottish Memphis.
W8 WHK, W8 WHK.
Whiskey 8, Whiskey Hotel Kilo, from Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Yankee. Good morning to you, sir.
taking check-ins.
Kilo Echo 9 Echo Sierra Tango. Mobile. KQ4 YYN with the reach in.
Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Tango Juliet. Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Tango Juliet.
Alright, let's hold up there. We'll acknowledge this list. We have Scott, KY4NB, Bill, W8WHK, KE9EST, Jinzik, VA3KTJ, and Joe with the recheck, KQ4YYN. Scott and Joe are mobile, so let's go to Scott, KE9EST. The question of the day is, do you keep a change jar?
Good morning, everyone. I still have a change jar, but it hasn't gotten filled up lately as I don't use any cash much anymore. This is KE9EST.
Very good, Scott. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Joe, KQ4YYN.
Mr. Bill, mistaken, I got a bunch of coins in different jars buried out somewhere on the property. If I could get some help digging them up, trying to find them, and if I accidentally had one of those junior moments and didn't really have anything buried out there, I could have a nice garden spot dug up. But that's all I had. Back to you, Mr. Bill.
Morning, Bill, Jeff, Mark, Chris, Brew Crew, everybody else on the net. I have a coin, an old margarine tub that I keep all my spare change in. So put me down for a yes. Everybody have a great Monday and a great week. And 0CKV back to net.
Well, thank you, Mark. We got you in the S column, and hope you have a great day yourself. Ray, M3DQD.
3DQD here. Good morning, Bill, Scott, everyone else on the net. Yes, we do have a change jar. Back to net. This is M3DQD.
Very good, Ray. Hope you have a great Monday. Wayne, KC2NJV.
Good morning, Bill. Jeff Moss, KC2NJV here. Yes, I have a change jar. It came in very handy after Hurricane Sandy because we lost our washer and dryer, so we had to go to the local washing machine place. Those quarters came in handy. Have a great day.
Oh, yeah, you never know when you're going to need them, and glad it worked out, and hope you have a great Monday. EYR.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Mark. Everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. This is KB3EYR, and affirmative to the question. Have a great day. Back to net control.
Yeah, thank you, Greg. Hope your Monday goes well, and appreciate you stopping by. Bill, KI4EGQ.
Well, good morning, Bill, and all the Brew Crew out there in Radio Land. I've had a change many years, and used to be once a year. Would go down to the bank, and they'd have a free coin counter machine, and it deposited it in your checking account. And they didn't take that 4 or 5%, whatever. But it's been the same old. I've got a tube here, and it hasn't budged in about 3 years. So I think I'm gonna get rid of it here pretty soon. But I do remember a buddy of mine who passed, and it kind of came up to me. He had a pair of 5-gallon jugs of coins. One we took down to our local watering hole, and had the servers split it. And the other one, there's a radio station that always did a promotion every year, raising coins for it was juvenile diabetes or MS or something like that. We gave it to the radio station. You wouldn't like that, but not anymore. No more coins. Everybody have a great week.
Very good, Bill. Thank you, and hope you have a good week yourself. See, Chuck, 3CBE, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Mark, and everybody on the brew there. Put me down for yes, a couple different places there. And with that, have a great day. W3CBE.
Well, thanks for checking in with us, Chuck, and hope you have a great Monday. Jimmy, KD9YUZ.
Good morning, Bill and Mark, and everybody out there on the brew crew. Yes, I do have a change jar, although I noticed it doesn't fill up near as fast as it used to. But when it gets full, I take it to the bank, and I always try to buy my granddaughter something special with it. Everybody have a great day. KD9YUZ, back to net.
Very nice, Jimmy. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for checking in. This N2BH, along with Mark, KE2ADS on the log. The question of the day is, do you keep a change jar? Let's go to Charlie and Bertie, NA2B.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody on the net. Bertie 9, Tampa Bay. A little warm this morning, 83 degrees. Response to the question, I have to say yes, Bill. We do keep a change jar, and once every couple of years I take it down to the bank and let them do the counting for me. But quick story, 55 years ago I emptied my change jar, collected some money up, and it helped me buy the engagement ring for Bertie. Good memories. Thanks for what you do, N2BH. And A2B, back to that.
Very good, Charlie. Nice story, and glad it worked out. Have a great day. KQ4EFY.
Thank you, Bill. This is KQ4EFY, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina. And yes, I keep a change jar. Back to net control.
Very good, Tim. Hope you have a great Monday. Thank you for stopping by. Duck, KK4DUK.
Morning. This is KK4DUK, Duck out of sunny Lake City, Florida. My answer is yes. I have a change drawer. In fact, I have two. One for my wife and I, and the other my mom. As always, excellent question. I'm definitely loving this. KK473, quack, quack.
Very good, Duck. Glad we can start your morning out with a smile, and appreciate you checking in with us. Rod, WP8KOB.
Having a good Monday morning. Get your week started out right. And my answer to the question is yes, of course I do. Have a great day. WDA-KOB.
thank you, Rod. Hope you have a good Monday as well. Dave, WB8ODF, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Jeff and Mark. I think it was Mark doing the typing that got me in here this morning. Put me down for yes. I have a couple of red solo cups on my bar full of change, so put me down for a yes. WB8ODF.
Red Solo Cup. Very good, Dave. Hope you have a great day. Charles, KR4AEG.
Put me down for a change bottle. I'll keep one. KR4AEG, back to net control.
It is, Charles. Have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Anna, KD3AJN, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, and everyone else in there this morning. Yes, we have a change jar. Everyone have a great day. KD3AJN.
Well, thank you. Hope you guys have a good day, and as always, it's good to hear you. Chris, K2GCP.
Good morning, Bill and the crew. K2GCP. Chris in New York. Just keep an old coffee can, roll my change, so I keep one, and it doesn't fill up as quick like most of the other people are saying. Use the card for everything. But when it does fill up, we bring it down to the bank and switch it out, put it into the account. Everyone have a safe day, and thank you again for running the net. K2GCP.
That sounds good, Chris. Thank you for checking in, and hope you have a great Monday. Don, W4PPX, good morning.
Down for a yes. W4VPX 73 to everybody. Have a good day.
Well, thank you, Don. Hope you have a good day as well. Anthony, JV.
Morning, Bill. Everybody on the net, Ray and Anna, and everybody. Yes, I have a change. W2 AJV back to net.
Very good, Anthony. Hope you have a great day. Kenneth, AB7KT.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. This is actually AB4KT, and I changed the call, but yeah, like everybody else, I have had many, but I don't have one now. I don't need one. Everybody have a great day. 7-3.
Very good, Kenneth. We'll get that changed, and hope you have a great day. Paul, K2PMS.
K2PMS, good morning to everybody on that, and thank you for running it. Yes, I do have a change bucket. And when it gets a little bit of change in it, we are, like maybe $20, $30, we roll it up and donate it to our Animal Rescue 10 Lives Club. So that's what we do with our loose change. Everybody have a great day. K2PMS.
Very good, Paul, and I'm sure they appreciate that, and it's a good thing to do. Hope you have a great day. Jeff, KE8SMN.
Good morning, Bill. Everyone on the brew. This is KE8SMN. Put me down for yes. Always have a little change jar. Never know when you need it. If I'm going for a quick spin before it gets too smoking hot. KE8SMN. Back to net.
Very good, Jeff. Yeah, get out there while it's still halfway cool, and hope you have a great day. Richard, N4RSM.
Good morning to everyone on the Brew Crew. N4RSM here. Yes, I do have a change jar. Back to you.
Very good, Richard. Hope you have a great day. Jim, KD3ATQ.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and the rest of the Brew Crew. I guess if the swear jar counts as a jar of change, yeah, we keep one around the house. Back to you, Bill, KD3ATQ.
Very good, Jim. Hope you have a great Monday. Appreciate you stopping by. Scott, KY4NB, good morning.
Well, good morning, Bill and Vicki and Mark and everybody on the ECR. The answer to the question would be yes. Got to keep a quarter for Aldi's for the cart there, Bill. Everybody have a good week, good Monday, a good holiday coming up. KY4NB, back to net from Linda Elvis Barbecue.
Very good, Scott. Hope you have a great day and a great week yourself. Nice talking with you. Bill, W8WHK, good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day. Clear sky, 75 degrees. And the answer to the question is yes. We keep, where I keep all my change, and maybe a dollar bill or two in a jar. Let's see. But I take my nickels and I store them in a separate place in another jar. It's just nickels. I was just looking it up. Nickels are 75% copper and 25% nickel. Pennies are, let's see here. Pennies are 97% zinc and about 3% copper. So that's kind of odd. That's probably why they want to do away with pennies. They're running out of zinc. Okay. Bill, doing a great job. Back to you. This is W8WHK, 7-3s, everyone.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, we talked about that before. The net also, pennies, they're not really copper. Have a great day. Appreciate you stopping by. Jinzik, VA3KTJ.
Good morning, Bill, Mark, and everyone coming tonight. Put it down for no color. I don't keep with a change jar. Everybody have a great day. And this is Dick.
No, it is, Jinzik. Hope you have a great Monday as well, and thanks for checking in. Gary, N8ZFH.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and the crew. Just checking out a new radio here, so I hope I'm making it, and just put up a new 2-meter 440 beam, so please let me know how it works. And for a change jar, we use a quart milk bottle, and I think it's full now, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. Check in and out, and H7H, back to net.
Very good, Gary. Yeah, you're sounding good. Good audio. Little break up there, but that might be the repeater or something. But yeah, you're sounding excellent. It's working good. Bill, VA3YBS.
Hey, good morning, Bill and Mark and everybody on the net this morning. I'm going to have to say no, not anymore. We used to have a great big old jar full of pennies, and odd coins, and we cleaned that out years ago. If I have coins in my pocket, I usually end up spending them somewhere. I try to pay cash a lot when I go out. So anyway, thanks for doing the net this morning. This is VA3YBS. Back to you.
Well, thank you for checking in, Bill. Hope you have a great Monday. And let's see, we have some more text check-ins. We'll acknowledge those, and we'll take some radio check-ins and run everybody together. We have Dale, N2LWY, Randy, W2RBC, Ale, K8BAC, John, KF8GJJ, Bill, KIPMI, Ed, AK6CF, Rick, N5GI, Robert, KJ4ZFM, and Antonio, NA2F. Let's take some radio check-ins, call signs twice.
Whiskey 5, Delta, Bravo, Sierra. Whiskey 5, Delta, Bravo, Sierra.
Whiskey Bravo 5, India Tango Tango, WB5ITT.
Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta.
Kilo Romeo 4, Lima Kilo November, KR4, LKN. I'll be in and out.
November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo.
India 5, Bravo Oscar Golf.
KR4 HBQ, Kilo Romeo 4, Hotel Bravo, Quebec, in and out.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot, pedestrian mobile.
I think I doubled. K4MMX, K4MMX.
All right, let's hold up there. We'll acknowledge this list and see if we got everybody. We have David, W5DBS, Chris, WB5ITT, Ray, KC3FGD, Ed, Chris, KR4LKN was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Roger, N4RHE, Neil, KR4HBQ, in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Craig, K4MMX, and Vern, VA3CRF. If you tried to check in and we missed you, come to the call sign twice.
Kilo India 5, Bravo Oscar Golf. Kilo India 5, Bravo Oscar Golf.
Foxtrot. Zero, Victor Mike Charlie. Kilo, Foxtrot 0. Victor Charlie.
Kilo Echo 2, Echo Lima India, KE2 ELI.
November 8, Hotel Lima November, NHLN Mobile.
V3 Delta, Echo Romeo, Delta Echo Romeo, in and out.
Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Zulu Papa.
3 Delta Echo Romeo, is that correct?
Roger, in and out.
Well, thank you, Don. Hope you have a great day. We have Mike, HLN, Jeff, KE2ELI, Tim, KF0VMC, Mark, KI5BOG, and see the rest we acknowledged. Let's go to Vern out for his morning walk, VA3CRF. Question of the day is, do you keep a change jar?
and Vicky, everybody on the net, thanks for picking me up. Yeah, out for a walk up here in Waterdown. It's already 66 degrees. I gather it's going to be a bit of a steamy week. In terms of the question of the day, Bill, I guess the answer is yes. I have a small coin purse that I carry around with me just for coins and some of my transit cards. And as you know, up here in Canada, we have $1 and $2 coins called loonies and toonies. So that change can add up quick. You can all of a sudden find yourself carrying like $10 in change. Hope everyone has a great week. Stay cool, everybody. VA3 CRF.
Very good, Vern. Thank you, and hope you have a great day yourself. Mike, NAHLN.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. 72 degrees here this morning. Yes, I used to keep a change jar when I was collecting those 50 state centennial quarters program with the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, and after I got to all 50 states, I kind of gave up on that. Everyone have a great day at HLN.
Thank you, Mike. Hope you have a great day yourself, and thank you for checking in with us. This is N2BH, along with Mark, KE2EDS on log. Let's go up to Dale, N2LWI.
Good morning. Good morning. Here at Hawaii, up here in Cape Vincent, enjoying my vacation time. Yes, on the change jar, but it doesn't get used all that much these days, with the exception of New Year's. In my white culture, at the stroke of midnight, they throw the change up in the air in the living room. It bounces off the ceiling and it's everywhere the next day. Spend or so picking it up. And LWY. Good day.
That's a little different, Dale. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for checking in. Randy, one of our team members, W2RBC. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Mark, and everyone on the morning. Yes, I have several. I don't like to carry change, so all my change goes into one of them. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2RBC.
Very good, Randy. Hope you have a great day. Up next, one of our hosts, Al, K8BAC. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Mark, everybody on the brew crew. Yeah, I have a change jar. I put change in it all the time, but I never seem to change at all. No, I've got a huge one up in my room, and one of these days I got to cash it. I bet there's $50 in there. Everybody have a great day. Back to you, Bill, K8BAC.
Thank you, Al. Hope your Monday goes well. Thanks for checking in. John, DJJ.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I have change jars. I got 2 large coffee cans that I put all my change in, and we use the money every year for vacation. It's a pretty good amount when I cash it in. Have a good day, everybody. KF8GJJ.
Very good, John. Hope you have a great Monday. Bill, KI5PMI.
Good morning, Bill, everybody on the brew. Yes, I have a change bowl that we use. I hope everybody has a great day. KI5PMI. Back to that.
Thank you, Bill. Hope you have a great Monday. Ed, A6CF.
Good morning to one out of Burbank, California. No change jar. Anyway, good morning. Thanks for having this for us. Alpha Kilo 6, Charlie Foxtrot.
thanks for checking in, Ed. Hope you have a great Monday. Rick, N5GI.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. Happy Monday. Yeah, we have 2 change jars. We filled up one, now we filled up another one. There you go. One of these days we'll cash them in, but we got to see if there's anything valuable in there first. Anyway, back to you, Bill. N2BH, this is N5GI. Back to Nick.
Very good, Rick. Yeah, every once in a while you come across an old coin, and good to keep those set aside. Have a great day. Robert, KJ4ZFM.
Wow, good morning to the Brew Crew, Vicky, and everyone, and thank you very much for running the net this morning. I have kind of, I'm going to try and keep saving in that jar, but I kind of got a little upset about the penny situation. I must have had about maybe $60, $70 worth of pennies and haven't been able to get rid of them. Thank you very much for running the net, and everyone have themselves a blessed day.
Thank you, Robert, and good luck with that. Let's go to Antonio, NA2F.
To one and all, and the answer is yes, have for years, but like most people, it doesn't fill up as fast as it used to. Back to net control.
Yeah, we use our card or online for more stuff today, and yeah, it doesn't add up as fast, but have a great day, Antonio. David, W5DBS.
Yes, good big Texas out to everybody. Yes, I keep a change jar. I have for about 5 years, and that sucker is getting pretty big. Back to the net.
Very good, David. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for checking in. Chris, WB5ITT.
Good morning, sir, and everybody on the Morning Brew. Southeast Texas, humid as all get out. That's usual this time of the year. Haven't kept the change jar in a while. Probably need to, but then I don't have that much change. I usually don't walk around with much in my pocket and use the debit card all the time. Headed to Houston this morning to start a new job. Got to do onboarding at the company office and then start on the job site tomorrow. So, going to be busy. Yeah, good one. WB5ITT back to now.
Very good, Chris. Good luck with new job, and hope it works out. Ray, KC3FGD.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Everyone on the brew. Yes, I have a small dish I accumulate coins on. Everybody have a great day. Back to Bill with Net Control.
Well, thank you, Ray. Hope your Monday goes well and appreciate you stopping by. Last for me today, Roger, N4RHG. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Marks and Mark. Sound good? November 4, Rheumatoid Echo, yes. And I too have an uncirculated set of U.S. quarters, and I have $5 of uncirculated pennies that on the quincentennial 4th of July may be valued more than $5. November 4, Roger Ham Enthusiast. Return to that.
Very good, Roger. Hope you have a great Monday. Appreciate checking in. Appreciate everybody checking in with me today. Hope everybody has a great day. And this N2BH will turn up KE0GKF along with Mark, KE2EDS.
Well, thank you, Bill. Great first hour as always. Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff, KE0GKF. I'm located in Omaha, Nebraska.
It's going to get to 95 today with a heat index of well over 100 today here in the Midwest. Another hot one. It's going to be hot all week. I know a lot of the country is going to be the same. Let's get right back to it. And, of course, Mark is on the log, KE2EVS on the log. Let's get right back to it, the log. Craig in Florida, K4MMX, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Answer to the question is yes. I have several, mostly coffee cans, and I have a separate one just for quarters for doing laundry. K4MMX, back to net. Everyone have a great day.
Well, that kind of tells me you rent right away, Craig. It's in the quarters for the machine. Or something like that. Have a good day. Mark in Spring, Texas, KI5BOG.
Good morning, this is Mark, KI5BOG. I have 4 locations in the house with piles of coins in them. So no jar, but, 4 specific spots to drive the wife nuts. All right, back to you. Have a great one.
Alrighty, Mark, we appreciate you stopping by to Lincoln, Nebraska, fellow Nebraska station along with me in our state's capital, KFO VMC, or KF0's VMC. Gee, I'll wake up this morning here. Tim, good morning over to you in Lincoln.
We're doing real good there, Jeff. Nice talking to you again since the other morning. And, my wife does. I don't keep a change jar, but my wife does. She's probably got $50 in that thing most of the time. Anyway, so, hey, everybody have a great day and have a fantastic week. And remember, 4th of July is Saturday, so y'all take care. And we'll talk to you again. Take care, Jeff. Thank you.
Alrighty, Tim. Well, you're about an hour drive away, of course, there in Lincoln from Omaha here, so you'll probably be getting the same heat. Stay cool. Don't blow up any fingers with the fireworks. Tim, we'll talk to you again. Jeff in New York, KE2ELI.
Jeff, and good morning to the rest of the crew. I do not have a change jar. I don't even carry cash anymore. Everything's on one of those cards with rewards. So, Jeff to Jeff, back to you.
All right, Jeff to Jeff. Sounds good, and thanks for checking in, Jeff. Have a good one. Let's go to, on the log, we're moving down to John, KJ5, MCP.
Morning, everybody on the net down here in southeast Louisiana. Nice and warm, humid, typical. Anyway, yes, I do keep a couple of coins, and I carry a little pill bottle with bigger coins, so that when I walk in and do cash, I don't have all that jingling coins in my pocket. I'll just take out the little jar and pull out what I need. And incidentally, for some useless information, a 100% copper penny minted between 1793 and 1857. And it's worth, melted down to this date, about 14 cents. How's that for useless information? Back to net.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about that this morning before the net, John. Yeah, and silver quarters and silver dimes, of course, too, which are considerably worth more than a quarter and a dime. I have a few rolls of those. Have a good day. Bob in Ecorse, Michigan, KQ8U.
Morning, Jeff, Mark. I got a cigar box here in my office for loose change, and I
Haven't taken it to the credit union in years. Any loose change I got, it goes into the cup holder in my car. Everything's a debit card now. But everybody, good Monday. KQAU, Beth and Annette.
All righty, Bob. You have a good morning. Say, most of us know the text line and have it already in our phone, but the text line is 716-317-9050. You just put in your call, and Mark will get you on the log. We got 3 more here, all via the text line, and we'll be ready for another round of check-ins. KF0MHN. Bill, good morning. One of our team members.
Can down by the dryer and the washer, because that's where all the change used to come from back in the day. Not as much these days anymore, but plenty of change from when we used to. This is KF0MHN. Have a great day, Jeff.
All righty, Bill. Stay cool today. Have a great day. Carol in Concord, New Hampshire, WB1DXN.
Morning, Mark and Jeff and the rest of the Brew Crew today. Hope everybody's going to have a good day. My answer is yes. I've got a big jar of it's a whiskey bottle jar, a big jar, not the 1/5. And so I don't just probably mostly pennies in that one. Then there's a coffee can. We're going to have about a high of 82 today, and it's about 70% humidity, so not too bad right now, and hopefully it kind of stays that way. Everybody have a safe day. Always remember situational awareness. Where are you? And have an way out just in case everything goes wrong. WB1DXN.
Good advice as always, Daryl. You have a fine week. And we'll go with Joe, K2AP via the text line. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, and good morning, Mark, and everyone on the Brew Crew there. Yes, I definitely have a change jar. Don't use it much anymore. It's 70 degrees and sunny and decisive today. Have a great day, everyone. K2AP, back to net.
All right, sounds good. We appreciate you checking in this morning. We had Tim and Jesse coming by the text line while we were taking those check-ins. Let's add to that with some radio check-ins. Bring your calls twice as slowly.
N3MPE, November 3, Mike Papa Echo, N3MPE.
Mike Romeo, Alpha Echo 7. Mike Romeo, 87 MR, good morning.
Whiskey 9, Tango India Mike. Whiskey 9, Tango India Mike. In and out.
Number 4, Kilo Hotel Zulu, heading 4 kilohertz. I'll be in and out.
Kilo Charlie 2, Uniform Victor Quebec. Kilo Charlie Uniform Victor Quebec.
Whiskey
N2 VLK Mobile. N2 VLK Mobile.
Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie. Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie.
Kilo Charlie 6 Romeo Alpha Sierra. Kilo Charlie 6 Romeo Alpha Sierra.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's on there. Okay, I was making sure we got that last station, and we did. I didn't see it. Thank you, Mark. Let's from the bottom up. WDAPIC, Bob. N2VLK, Jeff, your mobile, we got it. KC6RAS, Adam. KC2, UVQ, Phil. N4KHZ, John, and also W9TIM, Tim. You were both IOs. Have a great week ahead. Thanks for stopping by. AE7MR, Terry. N3MPE, Sam. Your mobile, you're going to be first. WH6AV, Jesse. And at the top of the list is VE3, TCS, Tim. But let's do our mobile stations first. That's you, Sam, in Texas. N3MPE. The question of the day is, Sam, do you keep a change jar? Good morning.
Yes, good morning, good day, from Pflugerville, Texas. Yes, several around the house, because grandchildren all save money, and I have 4 here, a 3-year-old, a son, twins, 5 years old, and one's 7, so they scour any kind of money they can get off anybody, any adult, to the point of almost panhandling. I'll bless you all in 3MPE, back to that control.
Alrighty, Sam. Motor safely out there. Thanks for stopping in. Jeff, our other mobile station, N2VLK. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you all have a good day. As far as the question, yes, I do have a jar that I keep changing. With that, I'll turn it back to you, and I'll say 7-3. N2VLK Mobile. I'll be listening.
Alrighty, Jeff, and you all motor safely out there today. Let's go to the top of the list now that we got done with the mobiles. Tim, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. How you doing? VE3 TCS. Over to you.
Jeff and everybody on the crew, you're not quite done with the mobiles. I'm mobile this morning. This is VE3 TCS Mobile. Beautiful day. Traffic's lighter than I expected, and we're going to get hot. And question of the day answer for me is no, I don't have a change jar. Back to net, everybody. Enjoy. VE3 TCS Mobile.
Alrighty, Tim. Yeah, it looks like you came in by the text line. We don't know if you're mobile if you're coming in via text. You have a good one. Good talking to you. Jesse in Hawaii. WH6AV. Good morning.
Good morning, Net Control, and everyone else on the net. Just wanted to stop by and take a listen and see what's going on. And to answer that question, yes, I do have a jar at 3 locations here at the condo, my house in Waianae, and at my house up in Maui. Right now I'm in Honolulu, so that answers it. All right, everyone, 7-3 and aloft, and stay safe out there. Back to Net Control. This is WH6AV.
All right. Well, it's always cool to hear a Hawaii station out there, Jesse, and aloha to you, too. Check in more often. Let's go to Terry in Oregon, AE7MR.
Sorry about that. My battery slipped out of the radio. Yes, I do have it, but it's one of those little dicks or backpacks that they put on display to display a new one. It holds about $70 worth of rolls of quarters. So and it's easy to
Terry, sounds good. Have a good morning, sir. Let's go to Phil, KC2UEQ.
Hello in the morning, Brew. No, I do not keep a change jar. I like to use my change whenever possible. Keep that pocket on the lighter side. KC2UBQ. Back to net.
Alrighty, Phil. Have a good one. Yeah, out here, Union Pacific Railroad is kind of based the quarters and the dimes on the railroad track and defaced them. Don't tell anybody. Have them run over them, smash them flat. Have a good one. Adam in Tennessee, KC6RAS.
Good morning, everyone. From East Tennessee, Kilo Charlie 6, Romeo Alpha Sierra. I have the traffic, 7th Street, and Saturday, big day.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for coming in via Fireside that connects up to us in the morning. Have a good day. Bob in Sylvania, Ohio, last on this list, WD8PIC.
Good morning. No, I do not. I pay with a card, and so there's never any, but no, I do not. Back to net control, WD8PIC.
Alrighty, Bob. Thanks for checking in. As always, we had Florin come in via the text line. Well, let's just go to him. He might be mobile. K5YNU, good morning, Florin.
Good morning, Jeff. Everyone on the Morning Brew crew. Yes, indeed, I'm mobile, and I do have the jar. We started with a piggy bank when my son was born many years ago, but we kept the tradition. Back to the net control, everyone. Have a blessed week ahead. K5YNU, mobile.
Alrighty, Florin. Motor safely out there and have yourself a good week ahead. My name is Jeff, KE0GKF, with Mark on the log, KE2EDS. It is 18 minutes past the hour. Let's go for another round of check-ins, twice and slowly.
Alpha Delta 1 Delta Alpha. Alpha Delta 1 Delta Alpha mobile.
2 Charlie Juliet Mike W4JM mobile.
Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-ray Bravo.
2 JM W2 CJM.
Kilo 5 Lima Lima Echo Mobile. K5 LLE Mobile.
AB1EX, AB1EX.
Okay, I'll grab the reflector and we'll see if we missed anybody. I'll call up what we've got. AB1ES, X, George. We've got 4 or 5 mobiles here. K5LLE, Leslie, your mobile. W2CJM, Charles, your mobile. KJ5DXB, Frank. KQ4QMM, Roger, one of our team members, your mobile. And AD1DA, Doug, is also mobile. If I didn't call you on that go-round, we had some doubles there. Come with your call, sign twice and slowly.
WB2GS
GLW. Whiskey Bravo 2 Golf London Whiskey.
Okay, so we missed one then. WB2 GLW. Mike, we got you in there. Let's do these mobiles. Heading up to mobile list 81DA. Doug, it looks like you checked in once. This is your second time in Texas. 81DA, good morning. Do you keep a change jar, Doug?
Morning crew. Yes, we do that, especially for the change that we get. We don't have a place to go. They change the wallet, so we throw in a... They find something to do with them. That's the 81.
Alrighty, Doug, we got it. You do. You're a little bit noisy there, but we got everything. Have a good day. Motor safely. To our next mobile, K04QMM. One of our team members, Roger, good morning.
I don't know if you were calling mobiles or what, but I'm not mobile, but I'll gladly get in here and let you know that, yes, I do collect change in many different places and many different things. I do not like change in my pocket, so thanks for getting me in there, Jeff, however you did it. K04QMM clear.
Well, you know, I'm always thinking about you, Roger. You know, that'll be $10 to get you in early. Just send it my way. I take Venmo. Have a good morning. Our next mobile station, Charles in Selden, New York, 2CJM.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody on the crew. The answer is yes, I do have a change jar. Thanks for doing the net, and have a great day.
Well, you do the same, Charles. Motor safely out there, and let's go to our last mobile on this list is Leslie in Houston, Texas. And you're our lucky 100th check-in, Leslie, K5LLE.
Kilo 5 Lima Echo, Leslie. I've got a place I put change, but it's not a jar. It's actually a little drawer in my jewelry box. And the only thing I really put in there are when I get change, I get one of those weird, unusual coins from a different country. I'll keep that and I'll throw that in there. And like everyone, I have the couple of coins that I put on the railroad tracks too. This is Kilo 5 Lima Echo, Leslie, back to the net.
Yeah, don't tell the government that. That's what I said earlier, I think. Have a good one. Let's go to Frank, KJ5DXB. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, Mark, everybody in the brew crew. Put me down for a yes. I have a jar. Thanks for the check-in. Have a great day, everybody. KJ5DXB. Back to you, Jeff.
Sounds good. You have a great morning. And over to George in Madison, Alabama. AB1EX.
Good morning to the net. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Not only do I not have a cash jar or a change jar, I can't even remember the last time I actually used hardcore currency. Back to net. AB1EX.
Wow, well, that's awesome. George, have a good morning. Mike, WB2GLW.
Station said, I don't know what cash looks like. It would be surprising to me if I lost track of what it looks like. My Social Security goes to a card, so I haven't seen cash in 10 years.
If anybody wants to get rid of their change jar, you can always send it my way. I'd like to see what it looks like. WBTTLW.
All righty, Mike. Yeah, you know, I'm the same way. I use card. Most of us do. And I guess it eliminates all that extra change we lose anyway. It kind of saves us money. And by using the card, we don't lose all that loose change. Have a good morning. Doug in Homosassa, WA8CLG.
This is WA8CLG. Good morning, everybody. And no, I do not have a change jar. I try to avoid change. Don't like it in my pockets, but cash is king, as they always said. Cash is good. Everybody have a good day. Back to you, Jeff.
All righty, Doug. Have a good morning. Jim, NW4Q.
Good morning, Jim. Yes, sir, I do have a change jar. Thanks a lot.
Jim, you're always to the point. Can always count on you. Have a good morning. Last on this list, and we'll get ready for another round of check-ins, is Leo, K4ITA.
Good morning. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning. Nice to hear from you, Jeff. Good morning, Mark, and everybody from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. It's 80 and sun and clouds. No thunderstorm around, but sea winds on the beach. Well, yes, I do have some quarters in my car because I got to buy at Aldi supermarket, and I need a quarter to take and bring back the cart. Everybody, great week and a great day. K4ITA.
All right, Leo. Yeah, the old Aldi's quarter for the cart. Yeah, you know, we can call the cup holder a change jar. It's legal. We'll count it this morning. Have a good morning. My name is Jeff, KE0GKF, with Mark on the log, KE2EDS. 28 minutes past the hour. Let's go with another round of check-ins, twice and slowly.
Kilo Echo 6 Echo X-ray. Kilo Echo 6 Echo X-ray. In and out.
Kilo Golf 5 Uniform Foxtrot Romeo KG5 UFR.
DIC KF8 Detroit Atlantic City.
November 7, Foxtrot Golf Papa. November 7, Foxtrot Golf Papa. Mobile.
Kilo 1, Mike, Charlie, Oscar, K1 MCO Mobile, Orlando Station, in and out. Good morning.
Leo 4, Echo Charlie Sierra, KR4ECS. Okay, I'll grab it. We'll go with this. Looks like I've got the reflector. K4ECS, Mike. We had a station with a KR4SVT or something like that. Can you clear up that call for us, please? Nothing heard. We can come back to that or something. Moving up the list, K1MCO, J,
you or IO. Have a good day, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. N7FGP, Scott, you're mobile, you're going to be first. KF8, Detroit Rock City, Jack. KG5, UFR, Jacob. KE6EX, Dave, we're also an IO this morning. Have a great day. We also just added by the text line while I was doing those was Evan, KE9DFF, and Frank, KC2JPQ. We got you guys both in there. Let's go to our mobile station. Scott, one of our team members. Good morning, Scott. Over to you. N7FGP.
Good morning, Jeff and Mark on the logs there, and Bill. Yeah, I have a change jar, but I don't use it very much because I hardly ever use cash. Thanks for doing the net today.
Yeah, that's the way it's going to be with me, Scott. I'll finally get it full, and it'll be time for me to depart, and somebody else will get it by the time I get it full. Have a good one. To the top of the list, Jacob in Farmers Branch, Texas, KG5 UFR.
Well, good morning, and thanks for picking me up, and thanks for running it. KG5 UFR here, Jacob in Farmers Branch. Just got home from work, where I have a change jar on my desk, so I can go down the hallway and go to the Coke machine and get myself a drink from time to time, and I have a change jar in the pickup. When I'm out and about, I put the loose change in there and try to get exact change when I'm going through the drive-thru or wherever else. So those are the two change jars. So cool question, and thanks for picking me up. And like I said, thanks for running that. Back to net control. This is KG5 UFR.
Sounds like a good idea, Jacob. Take that change and run down to the Quick Trip and get you a nice super mega quencher. Have a good morning. Jack in Rochester, Michigan, KF8, Detroit Rock City.
Jeff, good morning, Mark, and all. Yes, I do have one jar. Every day I put a few pennies and quarters in it. That's all I have for you, Jeff. Have a good day. It's gonna be in the 90s today. KF8, Detroit Rock City.
Yeah, same here, Jack. We're going to be 95 with the heat index. It's going to be well in the hundreds today. Stay cool, Jack. Mike in North Carolina, K4 ECS.
Thanks for having me here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do have a change jar. I just found over the years, the last, say 5-10 years, it's just not filling very quickly because I don't get change, don't use cash all that much. But when I do, I toss it in the change jar, and every now and then I go through it and dig for some quarters if we need to take something to the laundromat, something big or something extra dirty that we don't want to run to the machines here. But yeah, it's not filling up or taking any stuff out of it as quickly as it used to. But yeah, I've got one. Therefore, ECS back to net.
Sounds good, Mike. Enjoy the week ahead. Evan, KE9DFF.
Good morning, Nat. KE9DFF. I do have a change jar, however, it is a 5-gallon water bucket, and it is the vacation fund. Back to net control, KE9DFF.
5-gallon water bucket. I would think take some time. That's a big bucket full of change. Have a good one, Evan. Frank, Lancaster, KC2, JPQ.
Good morning, Jeff and Mark and everybody on the brew. Yes, I do have a change jar. And yeah, it's slow going now. You don't get much change. But I heard you saying you're going to get 95 degrees over there today. Stay cool by the pool, I guess, Jeff. And we're supposed to get 85, so maybe we'll get a little higher than that. You never know. So I'll send it back to the net. Everybody have a great week. KC2JPQ.
Yeah, you got me pegged, Frank. You know me. I'm going to be poolside. I'm the oddball. I'm the guy who likes the heat. I'm the strange dude. Here in Nebraska especially, everybody likes the cold weather. I like it hot and sunny. And by the water, and then I'm okay. Have a good one. Mark in Albuquerque, New Mexico, W5MHG.
W5MHG with 67 degrees in the backyard. We do have a small change. Haven't dumped it in a long time, so there's not much in there. Gracie doesn't keep a change jar because she'll eat it. Anyway, the whole crew, we appreciate you. W5MHG, but we keep that text line in the change jar. 73.
Station had the ID there. Alrighty, Mark, we'll take some of that spare change. Go get Gracie a fresh block of cheese. Have a good morning. Let's go to Carlos, N1, CBM.
Morning, Jeff, Mark, and everybody else. It's 84 in the backyard, as Mark says. With the heat index today, it's going to get up to 104. So very warm. If you like to come down to Florida, you'll enjoy it, Jeff. I do keep change jar. I call it hobby money. And 1 CBM, back to you.
Well, if you're not near a body of water to cool off in, Carlos, stay cool, sir. Good talking to you. Last on this list is Ken, WQ9V.
Good morning to you and all those in the brew crew. Appreciate it. 82 degrees here in Brownsville, Texas. Come on down here because it's going to warm up in the middle upper 90s. And right now it feels like 93 degrees out there. Plenty of places for you to come down here and enjoy the heat with us. All right. Do I keep a change jar? Yes, by golly, I do. As a matter of fact, there's 3 of them in my house. And then there's a couple that have a little bit more than change. Thank you for running the net. WQ9B, where it's nice and hot and you can come down and join us.
Alrighty, Ken, but I've got plenty of that heat here, all through the week by the looks of it, too. Have a great morning. We added Kenny, Donnie, and Rex via the text line while we were taking check-ins, let's add to the with another round, twice and slowly, for Mark, please. Look at that, crickets. Let's try it again. Bring your call sign twice and slowly. Let's get you on the low.
Alpha, Alpha 5, Echo X-ray. Alpha, Alpha 5, Echo X-ray.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. That's November 3, Mike Delta Charlie.
You do? You're 4 in and out. Go out. 5, Charlie Papa Oscar, KC5, CBM.
Okay, I'll grab it. I always like to put a pause in there. I'm going to ask for missed if we might have missed you. KD6DIQ, Todd, you were an IO. You said, hey, have a good weekend. Or good weekend. Good week. KC5CPO, Dave. N3MDC, Michael. AA5EX, Philip. And again, we had Rex, Donnie, and Kenny, I said earlier, came in by the text line. If I missed you, or we missed you, and you tried to check in there, we might have missed one or two. Bring them on now.
K4 GDS, K4 GDS Mobile, in and out.
Kilo Quebec 4 Hotel Echo Foxtrot KQ4 HEF, in and out.
Kilo Romeo 4 Juliet Victor India, Kilo Romeo 4 Juliet Victor India, Eddie, in and out, horrible.
Kilo Juliet 7 Quebec Yankee Golf, Kilo Juliet 7 Quebec Yankee Golf, Mick, Oregon.
And 2 FYA, 2 Fox Yankee November.
Okay, I'll grab it. N2FYA, John. Looks like a new station, KJ7QYG, Mick. Looked like a new station, hang tight. KR4JVI, Eddie, you were an IO. Also was you, Keith. KQ4HEF, you were an IO as well. Both of you guys, Keith, Eddie, have a good week. K4GDS, Gil, you're mobile. You're going to be first. KD6DIQ was in and out. Todd, have a good morning. KC5CPO, Dave. N3MDC, Michael. AA5EX, Philip. And again, I said Rex, Donnie, and Kenny at the top of the list for the third time. Let's go to our mobile station. Gil, good morning. K4GDS, over to you.
Good morning, but I hadn't even heard the question yet.
Yeah, and I was let me see. Was keying with somebody there, making sure you could hear me. I was going to say it too. I thought of that as I just took this list. Do you keep a change jar, Gil? Do you keep a change jar?
I guess you'd call it that, although I never go to it. I just keep throwing stuff in it. The last time I took it to the bank, it was $70-some in it. So I don't tend to carry change, so I just throw it in a jar and eventually do something with it. K4 GDS, back to net.
$70. Get that stuff back in circulation. Have a good one, Gil. Kenny in Germantown, Maryland. WWON.
Good morning, folks. Yes, I do keep a changer. I know I carry a change around with me. And, yeah, back to the net. This is Whiskey 0 November.
All righty, Kenny. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great week. Donnie, heading down to Florida, KM4 CTB.
Good morning, Jeff, Mark, and everybody on the net. KM4 CTB, Donnie, and hot and sunny Jacksonville Beach, Florida. We're going to be up here in the 90s with you today as well, Jeff, but got that high humidity to go with it. Humidity up in the high hundreds. Yes, sir. Keep a jar on the nightstand. Fill that thing up, take it, and trade it in for both hang bucks at the store. Everybody have a great. Thanks for doing that, Jeff. KM4 CTB back to that.
There's a thought, Donnie. Yeah, you know, as inexpensive as these Baofangs are, you know, we've got 20, 30, 40 bucks, you know, and change. Buy a new Baofang. Have a good one. In Crystal River, Florida. Keeping it down in Florida, KJ4 LXJ. Rex, you still with us? You came in via the text line, KJ4 LXJ. Nothing from Rex for now. We're moving on. Philip in Austin, AA5EX.
Control, this is Alpha 5 Echo X-ray field here in Austin, Texas. I do keep a change jar. As a matter of fact, one of my children gave me I'll call it a high change jar. In the little slot, there's a singular slot that apparently is able to detect the size of the coin. I'm not sure exactly how it does that. And it also keeps a total on top on an LCD display. So if you put a dime in, it says you're 10 cents more. You put a quarter in, it says 25 cents more. And haven't used it in a while. Like everyone else, I don't get a lot of change, but I do have it. Back to net. This is Alpha 5 Echo X-ray. Thanks for taking my call.
Alrighty, Philip. Sounds cool. I never invested in anything like that. I figure the bank will have a change counter for sure. Have a good one. Michael in North Carolina, N3MDC.
Good morning, Jeff. Everybody on the Brew Crew. Yes, I do. That's actually my piggy bank. I use that for such an emergency. So I've had one since I was a kid growing up. So yeah, back to you, Jeff, in 3MDC.
All right, the old piggy bank. Thanks, Michael. Have a good one. Dave in Texas, KC5 CPO.
Yeah, good morning, everyone on Brew Crew, everybody behind the scenes. Yeah, I didn't keep a coin jar, but hold on, I got this weird echo. Stand by.
WA5AWE, that's Whiskey Alpha 5 Alpha Whiskey Echo.
I'm back. 55 CPO. I did not until I went to a soda machine and put a 20 in it. Thing gave me changing quarters. It was like a slot machine. It was awesome. Everybody's looking around. I yelled bingo, and I put it in a jar and keep it on the mantelpiece. That's my answer. 7-3 KC5 CPO.
All righty, Dave. I'll put that down as a yes. Have a good morning. Let's go to a new station, KJ7QYG. Looks like Mick, new station. Good morning.
Good morning, KJ7QYG. Always kept a coin jar. End up with 40, 50 bucks every now and then, and it's always exciting. I'm calling from Notai, Oregon, and I don't know how I got in this net. I just heard you guys and just chanced it. I don't know if you have time to tell me what this net is about. KJ7QYG, Mick from Notai, Oregon. 73, guys.
Well, a few things here, Mick. Yeah, and I'll answer your question as best. First off, welcome to the East Coast Reflector. Check in more often. Check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. You don't have a current email on QRZ, I notice. If you do update that, you'll get a welcome letter from us. Answering your question, this is called the Morning Brew. You are talking to a repeater or something connected to the East Coast Reflector.
And we have the Morning Brew every morning from 7 to 9 a.m. East Coast time. Whatever that translates into Oregon, I'm not sure. But 7 to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, except national holidays. So check in every day with us. And check us out again at eastcoastreflector.com. All that information plus a lot more is at that website. Have a good morning, Mick. Take care. John in Connecticut, N2FYA.
Yes, I do have a coin jar, and it started when I was cashing in my soda cans. We have a machine out here, we put the cans in, and they upgraded it to 10 cents a can on return. And I was throwing that money into the jar, and it was amazing how it accumulated between regular change and so on and so forth. But yes, we do keep a coin jar, and we do use it when we deem it appropriate. So we'll turn it back to Ned. Good morning, everyone. Great week ahead. This is N2FYA.
All righty, John. You have a good week ahead. Thanks for checking in. Chuck in Lancaster, New York, W2EM.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody else on the brew here. Beautiful through New York, and no, I really don't have a coin jar. Used to years ago, but not anymore. W2EM, back to net.
All right, Chuck. You have a big little 60 cycle hum there. Not a big deal. Just letting you know. You probably know that. Joel, wrapping up this list, KC2GRN.
Good morning, Jeff and Mark and everybody on the Morning Brew, KC2GRN. In answer to your question, no, I do not have a change jar. Cashless society now seems I have a lot less cash to play around with. Everybody have a great day today, and thanks for what you guys do on the net. KC2GRN back to net.
All righty, Joel. Sounds good. You have a good week. We've got 7 minutes left of the net, roughly. So let's get another round of check-ins right now on net number 1,246. You believe that? About 1,246 nets of the Morning Brew. Isn't that incredible? That's something else. Twice and slowly right now for Mark.
Kilowatt Sahara, 5 Sahara. Kilowatt Sahara, 5 Sahara.
Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, DK5, CFW out of Port Perry, South Australia.
Kilowatt 9er, Tango Bravo Delta, K9 TBD.
Kilo November 6, Uniform Sierra Hotel. Kilo November 6, Uniform Sierra Hotel.
Little pause for the cause. Looks like we got everybody. K06EEJ. Looks like Bobby, a new in California. You've got a little noise there, just a type of sound there, Bobby. Maybe you can clip that up when we get to you. KF8DJQ, we just added by the text line, Kevin. KN6USH, Michael. K9TBD, Joel. VK5CFW, Carl. And KS3
KS5S. Glenn, good morning. The question of the day is, do you keep a change jar? KS5S.
Water bottle, glass, yes, one of those, 100% full of pennies, and I have a 2.5 gallon jar, more decorative, and it's about half full of pennies. I guess nowadays it'll never get filled up, but that is what I have. Yes, 5S, back to that.
Alrighty, Glenn. Sounds good. Have a good morning. Thanks for stopping by. We're heading thousands of miles away over to Australia. Good morning, Carl. VK5CFW.
Good morning towards evening here. It's nearly 10:30 in the evening. And yes, I have a coin jar of different denominations. We have 10, 50, and 20-cent coins. We have a jar full of them. So yes, I do. Back to net control.
Alrighty, Carl. Thanks for checking in this evening over there, and good morning from the States. You have yourself a good night, and thanks for stopping by. Joel in Easton, Pennsylvania, K9TBD.
Morning, Jeff and the crew. Yes, indeed. We have a 2-pound coffee can that my wife manages. I don't like to carry change in my pocket, so I give it to her, and she dumps it in the coffee can. And I'm located in Delaware right now, on the beach. Back to net.
I can smell the salt water from here in Nebraska, Joel. Have a good one. Michael in Sacramento, heading over to the other coast, KN6UH.
Morning, Jeff. I've put peanut butter jars before collecting coins, and over the years, I guess I've collected a few, added up to $600 one time, but I try not to do that anymore because that's a lot to deal with. So, have a great day, 7-3.
Oh, see, you're recycling, Michael. You're reusing those peanut butter jars, right? You're doing your part. Have a good one over there in Sacramento, Mike. Good talking to you. Looks like a new station, Bobby, in Newberry Springs, California as well. K06EEJ.
This is Bobby, K06EEJ, Newberry Springs, California. Yeah, I was just cruising around on Echo Link on my mobile phone and came across this station a few minutes ago. I got a change jar. I throw any loose change I have in it every once in a while. And then hearing the question today and hearing everybody else, I decided, heck, I haven't counted it in a while. So I just counted it out. Got about $11.85. So might have to go get a couple of rotisserie chickens at Walmart or something with it. Alrighty.
Alrighty, Bobby. You look like a new station. Thanks for coming to the Fireside, it looks like, network that connects up with us. You're a new station. You have no new email on QRZ. If you can update that, we'll get you a letter. Check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. Welcome to the family. We're here Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern. Every Monday through Friday other than national holidays. So check in more often. Have a good day. Let's go to Kevin in Bowling Green, Ohio. Kevin, you get to wrap up the net for us, put a bow on it. Do you have a change jar? KFADJQ.
Jeff. Morning, Mark, and everybody on the net this morning. Yes, it's a 6-inch cast iron skillet. Got all kinds of stuff in it, mostly change. Have a good week. Thanks for letting me wrap it up today. KF8, DJQ, back to net control.
Cast iron skillet. You know, I need to get one of those if I can find one. I know some guys collect those things. Those are pretty cool. Kevin, thanks for wrapping up the net for us. That wraps up the Monday edition of the East Coast Reflector Morning Brew. Appreciate everyone checking in this morning. 137 check-ins on behalf of Bill and 2BH. Mark, KE2EDS on the log. Everybody have a great day. We're going to return the ECR back to normal use, so stick around and have a QSO with somebody. That'd be great. Have a good morning, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
I forgot to mention when I turned it over to Jeff, it's his birthday today. NPH, happy birthday, Jeff.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy a little poolside in this heat, and I appreciate that, Bill. You have a good morning. Talk to you in the Zoom room. Everybody have a great day.